Marriage Matters, Marriage Matters, Marriage
You're welcome. Still on Marriage Matters. Today's edition, we are going to be treating more of the questions and complaints that were sent to us on our message box. And among all the questions, there is one that is very, very interesting that I really want us to look into. Well, I want us, you, the viewers, and every one of you that has been following us, I want to throw this open to every one of us. You are free to contribute and to contribute your mind, because I believe every one of us have our own experiences. So I just want us to contribute on this matter because it's very wide. Today, this is one problem that is affecting so many young ones that are coming. Because if you throw an open interview to ladies, you hear this will say, no, I'm praying, no, I don't want to marry a man whose father is still alive. I don't want to marry a man whose father is still alive. You know, mother-in-law issues. What was the complaint? The complaint is, my husband shows more love to his mother than I. I'm fed up. I'm about packing out. So today we want to use this tool. We want to see the love between mommy and the husband and your husband, mommy and your wife. The relationship between mother and son, mother and daughter in marriage. I want to say it today. But before we go into it, we want to first of all see the real thing. You know, when we are talking about mother, I want us to look into mother. You know, when we are talking about mothers, we are talking about parents, your parents and you. Your parents are your marriage. There is one thing I just want us ladies, women, to have in our mind. The mother-in-law is you. Because tomorrow you are going to be a mother-in-law to someone else. So when you are praying and say, I don't want to marry a man that have a mother. So tomorrow, your son's wife will also be praying, she don't want to marry a man that have a mother. So let's go back to the main issue. So let us not even think of that, the relationship between a mother and a child. I want us to know one thing. Every mother that carries a child 9 months, we always see that child, we always see that son or that daughter as a baby, even in old age. That tender heart, that heart to love, that heart to protect, that heart to care is always there till death. So the mother will continue to show the son or the daughter love till death. And that is where our problem always lies. Your mother-in-law is like your mother. Just the way your mother is taking care of you, that is how she is taking care of her own son. So you always see your mother-in-law as your mother. Take care of your mother-in-law the way you can take care of your mother. I have never seen a mother-in-law that you will care for the way you care for your mother that will turn a python overnight. It's not done. Unless that mother-in-law is no longer human. every mother-in-law is like your own mother. Don't have the notion that mother-in-laws are witches, mothers-in-laws are wicked, mothers-in-laws are bad. No. The reason why most of us are saying things that way, we want to compare ourselves with our mother-in-law. We want to be seeing ourselves as a competitor. No. The love between your mother and your husband is different. There is no way the love between your mother, your husband's mother, and your love. There is no way the love between your husband's mother and your husband and the love between you and your husband can be the same. The only way the love between you and your mother-in-law and the love between your husband and your mother-in-law can knit together is when you begin to love your mother-in-law with the same measure of love that your husband is giving. Wise woman, if you really want to enjoy your marriage, wear the shoes of your husband in the place of his mother. The treat your husband is giving to to the mother, if possible, add +1. If you add +1 to that mother-in-law, the mother-in-law will be seeing you as her own son. If her son is not there and the mother-in-law see you, the mother-in-law have seen the son. But that love that your husband is giving to the mother, if you -5 out of it, that is where you fail. Because that 5 that you minus out of it will not make you to have an envious attitude over them. And that envious attitude is what is the destructive thing. See your husband mother as your own. So to you husband, see your mother-in-law, the mother of your wife, as your own mother. Give her the treat your wife is also giving her. If you can marry these things together, because those people that look, you don't know what mother-in-laws are doing. No, we are always there saying you don't know what they are doing. Most mother-in-law, you see them in the place of prayer, they will carry your picture, they will carry the picture of their own son, they will carry the picture of their son's wife, they will carry the picture of their grandchildren. People are praying. They can, if they even tell them, knock your head on the ground, they will knock your head on the ground, knock your head on the ground. I'm coming to that place. Like most of us today, most people today, they've concluded that their mother-in-law is a witch. Why? Some of them will go to some churches, they will pray in the churches, they will see vision that your mother-in-law is the problem, is your problem. So because your mother-in-law is your problem, finish. They will put it at the back of their mind that their mother-in-law is a witch, they want to kill their mother-in-law. That is most reason why most of us we see revelations that is our mother that is behind our case. It's not because our mothers are witches. It's because trying to care for us, trying to protect for us, they might have visited some wrong churches, some wrong prophets, some wrong prophetess that might have told them to do one thing or the other that they did in order to protect your husband's life, neither your wife's life. Now they've done that thing yesterday. Today now you've given your life to Christ. In place of prayer, God gave that revelation. That God gave the revelation that your mother knows something about it. That does not mean that your mother intentionally did it to destroy your life. In most cases, you go to mama, mama, this is what happened. Oh, what happened while I was a child. You see where your mother will narrate some kind of passionate stories about your life, you will marvel. There are a lot of things. Okay, I walk up to a place when one little boy was doing conversion. I saw what happened there. When I saw what happened there, tears were just flowing out of my eyes. That was what mother does. They were telling the mother, bring this, so the mother will run and go and bring it. The mother don't know the implication of everything is bringing, but all what the mother wants to do at that particular time is to save the life of that child. The mother does not want to lose a child. That mother does not know. Even from there, they might even tell her to go and bring some certain thing that will do what, that will even put that baby in snare. Of marriage matter. That tomorrow the baby will start today's edition, we are going to be treating more from the depth of her questions and complaints that were sent to us on our message box. So don't just conclude there that your mother. And among all the questions, there is one that is very, very interesting that I really want us to look into. There are so many of well, I want us, you, the viewers, and every one of you that has been following us, I want to throw this open to every one of us. You are free to contribute and to contribute your mind, because I believe every one of us have our own experiences. So I just want us to contribute on this matter because it's very wide. Today, this is one problem that is affecting so many young ones that are coming. Because if you put through an open interview to ladies, you hear this to say, no, I'm praying, no, I don't want to marry a man whose father is still alive. I don't want to marry a man whose father is still alive. You know, mother-in-law issues. What was the complaint? Just give you one story, because he gave you the story, you will not handle it with wisdom. I'm not saying that the revelations are bad, complaint is revelations are not real. My husband shows more love to his mother than I. I'm fed up and about packing out. Behind it might not be. So today we want to use this tool. We want to see the love between mommy and the husband and your husband, mommy and your wife. Or maybe in one way or the relationship between mother and son, mother and daughter in marriage. I want to say it today. But before we go into it, we want to first of all see the real thing. You know, when we are talking about that does not have habits, you are not going there to marry a perfect lady, neither a lady that does not have habits. These are two different people that are coming from two different families, two different backgrounds, that have passed through different ways of life. Let anybody call you ugly woman. You are more beautiful than that woman you thought is giving you heartbreak. Because if you are not beautiful than her, why your husband see her and put crown on your head? Because you have that crown on your head. Tiger is somebody that looks very humble, but inside is a terror, inside is a destroyer. An humble tiger is a woman that pretends to be a good wife, but inside is a destroyer. Who are you? I just want to thank every one of you that has been following us. May the Lord continue to bless you.